Today, we had a request to tune a SS34 by Bowtech. So I'm gonna take y'all through a tune here. I personally like Bowtech's deadlock cam system because it's pretty easy to tune. You don't have to have a bow press. That way the consumer, AKA you guys, can tune this bow on your own just with the knowledge that we're about to give you in this video. So, just like I start off any other tune, and we're gonna check out the sight axes. As I can tell, they are not very level here. So string level's good, bubble level's way off, and the side's off as well. So just gonna dive right into that and start leveling this back up because again, that's a good starting point. All right, so we got the rail good. Now you can still see in these black gold sights that the sight bubble is still slightly off. What's cool about the black gold, I don't have to do anything but touch these two screws and I can just slide this sight ring. So pretty awesome there. It just takes a little bit to crack open. Something I recommend that every guy who works on their own bow to get is the Reach It wrench. We don't carry these right now, but they're by Last Chance Archery. Really good wrench to get in those tight spots. This has saved our lives on a lot of bow stuff, especially on those hard to get screws. So something I recommend there. Level here, level there, sight bubbles level. We'll snug those down. Now we're good to go. On the sight axes, we can then run this through the draw board and we'll check our timing. Contact, and see that again just to make sure. Bottom's hitting, top's hitting, perfect. Bow is in time, good. All right guys, another quick tip. Make sure you're inspecting your strings, especially around your cams. Your cams are a high pressure point. That's where that string's rotating, those cables are bending. That's where your wear and tear is gonna happen a lot on your cams. So you can see here on this Bowtech, this cable, this serving and separation on this cable. That's a high pressure point, so I'd recommend getting that fixed, getting some new cables, new strings for that, just because that cable is rotating on that cam every shot, and that's just a high pressure point, and with that serving separating, you're gonna start wearing down on your string. So you don't want that to blow up in your face. Inspect your bow. If you see any serving separating, holler at us, we'll take care of you, get you some new strings, whatever, but that's something to watch out for sure. All right guys, well, sight's leveled. Timing is really good. We're gonna take one of his arrows, go run it through paper. Again, we're gonna get that as close as we can on paper. Again, a perfect bullet hole is not a perfect indication that your broadheads are gonna tune. You're still gonna have to do some adjustments to get that broadhead to tune to your bow, but a bullet hole is a great place to start. So let's go do that. I'll show you how easy it is to adjust these deadlock cams on Bowtech bows. That way you guys can do it at home. All right guys, now that we got the axes done, timing is good to go, we're gonna go ahead and run this through paper and just see what kind of tear we're getting first. It's important to have your setup already ready to rock and roll, so whatever stabilizers you're shooting, if you shoot with a quiver on, it's best just to have it all on there because that's how you're gonna be hunting. So let's tune it to the exact modifications of how you're gonna be shooting it. All right, about 5-6 feet away. Drawing back, good anchor, good bubble. All right, so pretty wicked knock left tear here. You can see that there's the point right, which means knock left, so that arrow is coming in, doing that. Now, what I love about these Bowtech bows, SS34, CP28, 30s, Solutions, anything with the deadlock system, which is this thing, is gonna allow us to shift this cam without a press, which makes it really easy for you guys to tune at home. What we're gonna do, I'm actually gonna go to the bottom one first. Since I have a knock left tear, I'm gonna shift the cam in the direction of the knock. So I'm gonna shift this cam to the left. And all you do on these is you get your Allen wrench. You can see up here on this deadlock, it has the lock thing there. We're gonna stick this in there, open it up, which unlocks it, and then you got your tune. I'm gonna put that in there and I'm just gonna slide this over to the left, which is shifting my cam. So I pretty much have flipped the spacing here. This cam was pretty much all the way to the right. I've now shifted pretty far left, and I'm gonna go back and lock that down. Okay, that's it. No press. Let's get this arrow. And let's shoot another one. I mean, night and day difference. We are still, I mean, a teeny tiny knock left. I'm gonna do the top one now just because it can go over to the left just a fraction and we'd be center shot. So again, same thing. Unlocking this, still a knock left hair, so we're gonna move the cam to the left. Not touching the rest, guys. Leave that rest alone at center shot. Just moved it over a fraction. That is great. That's where I want to start at. Great bullet hole there. I mean, that is clean. All three of the veins are even. Points right in the middle. Easiest bow to tune, guys, as far as not having a press. That deadlock system is awesome. Shout out to Bowtech for doing that and being able to shift your cam on your own. Perfect paper tear. Let's back up and shoot a broadhead. We might have to tinker a little bit just to tune the broadhead to the bow, but we are off to a fantastic start. All right, guys, so we got a good bullet hole now, good starting point. Now let's tune this bow to this broadhead, which he's shooting the Q80 Exodus, I believe. So let's just see how it tunes. Same spot. All right. Now the practice tip. Do everything the same, guys, the same at the same spot. Let's go check them out. Field tip just a hair low, dead in line though. I mean, that field tip could have been me slightly. Let's shoot it one more time. Broadhead's perfect in the center though. Again, just make sure you shoot them a couple times. Make sure you're getting consistent results here. That was the broadhead, Q80 Exodus. Here's the field tip. Heard a slap. Let's go check them out. Well, guys, I broke the customer's knock here, and I'm gonna say that's tuned. It was coming in, obviously hit the knock and ricocheted it to there. Those are stacking, so sorry about the knock, dear customer, but you want them to be tuned, and there you go. Well, there you have it, guys. Bowtech SS34, hands down, probably the easiest bow to self-tune without a press just because of the awesome deadlock system. I'd say it's broadhead tuned. Sorry about the knock. Our good buddy Philip, who let us shoot this bow. This tuned, it's ready to go. Most newer Bowtechs are gonna have this deadlock system, which will allow you to shift the cam without a press, which makes tuning really easy. Let's say my broadhead would have been hitting right of my field tip. With this deadlock system, you're gonna shift the cam the opposite direction to where the broadhead's hitting. So we'd shift the cam left to straighten that up. Similar to the paper tear. That's how you're gonna tune these Bowtechs without a press with the deadlock system. Y'all saw it here, I didn't even touch this rest. Got the sight level. Everything's ready to rock and roll now. This bow's ready to get dialed in at deeper yardages, and it's stacking already, so this bow's ready to get in the field. If you guys got any other questions, any other bows you want tuned, just let us know. We'll try to answer them all. Awesome, easy way to self-tune your bow with this Bowtech system. Check out the deadlock stuff, pretty awesome. And make sure you inspect your cables and your strings, guys. Good luck.